Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 31 of the Oda series. Let's go ahead and start off with the channel members, just like normal. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and Shipwrecked. Thank you all so much for those lovely channel memberships. All right, our job is going to be right now to conquer the Hojo. And to do so, we are going to need troops. We are running very, very low on troops right now in this army. We have quite a few parties in this army, but not a whole lot of actual troops because we lost a battle and then we managed to escape narrowly with just all of the lords. Fought another battle, won it, took out one of the Hojo armies, so that was good. But yeah, we escaped with the we escaped by the skin of our teeth for sure. Vote for road tolls. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna vote yes on that one. Oh no, yes, Miyamoto got a very, very nice upgrade. Let's see here. What can we get with our lovely little upgrade here? Can't really upgrade the scouting too much. Really need the leadership to go up to 275. So I think we're gonna put that point into social. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us more towards the ultimate leader perk there. That really, really helps when it comes to party size. Yeah, we're gonna take that right there. We're not really worried about the companion limit. And then I'm also gonna up my medicine skill so that we have more troops surviving things. I'll do the companion perks at a later time. We are currently faced with a herding penalty. And we need to build back up the force here. We just kind of need to take whatever we can get when it comes to troops. Moon Cheese is joining us, it looks like, maybe. Oh, no, Franklin can join us. Moon Cheese could also join us. I would like that very much. Thank you, gentlemen. This army is really, really expensive. We need to do something with it pretty soon. But we do need to get some of these guys some more troops back in their party. As you can see, they don't really have a lot. We might be able to pretty much take out their entire western hold here. The Hojo's entire western side of their faction. We really need to get rid of this herding penalty, so I'm going to trade away some of my horses. And I really don't like doing that. It's really annoying. But I'll get rid of some of them. We'll get rid of 5 of each of them. And that way we drastically reduce the amount of herding penalty that we have received here. Hopefully. Probably not, because they probably have too many horses in their parties and they're just not getting rid of them. Looks like we've alleviated the problem somewhat. Not really. But as long as we stick to the roads, we should be plenty fast enough. Let's come down here and besiege this. It's going to be a hard siege. I'm going to stop off and gather up troops at all these towns along the way. All right, let's go. Keep going. We're basically going to be out of influence after this siege here. So we'll have to disband and just roll with the party members. It would be nice if we could get some more of the party members, but they're already in other armies. We'll stop off here at Okazaki. I need to refill the influence there, and that's all I can do in terms of influence. All right, let's go. Get back on the road. Yeah, if we aren't on the road, we're not going to make it there. All right, there we go. That should be fast enough. I really hate how they don't sell off the horses that they don't need. That's kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie. It really is very, very annoying. All right, we're going to make it there with just enough influence to get this done. We're getting 9 influence per day. due to our settlement buildings and whatnot. Should be just enough to boost that up there. It looks like we took out an army that was going to besiege that castle, or rather they took that castle, which was very, very nice of them. All right, they have 600 defenders here. Let's go ahead and drop a save for episode 31. And like I mentioned before, these episodes are going to be a bit shorter for like the next week or two, and that's just so I can get ahead enough on recording for college. I need to be ahead after this weekend. After today, honestly, I have to record 19 videos straight today, so that's gonna really, really suck. But we have to do it. It's 8 hours of recording if I do all 30-minute parts, and it's 19 hours of recording if I don't. So you can see why I chose to do it this way. All right, let's go and start the siege here. But this is not going to be a normal thing. It's just for the sake of me going back to college and me being a little bit behind on recording. I should have done a lot of more recording yesterday. All right, let's go ahead and get the braziers set up on the outside. Actually, let's just do braziers all around. Why not? All right, and we're just gonna have enough to go for the siege here. We need to get these braziers built up really quick, though. All right, we should get another little stack of influence there. All right, I say we go for it now. Kind of have to. Let's wait for the daytime. We can afford to wait for that. But once our thing drops too low, it will, it will start impacting us greatly here. Vote for bailiffs, okay. I can't really vote. I'm just gonna abstain. It's fine. Town security increased by 1 per day is actually just really overall good for the empire. He's gonna get it. I'll abstain here. It's good that we're getting towns out to the rest of the empire, because we were really looking at a rough situation there, where if we had a bunch of wars started on us, none of our allies would have been strong enough to continue fighting them. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get her done here. 53. We need the most influence on ranged troops that we possibly can have. So we're going to search for somebody who has better than 56 ranged influence. And looks like he is going to be the best. Let's put all of our leaders here into the vanguard of the infantry. And it looks like we actually have decent infantry numbers here. We're going to do the old ghost strategy of set them all up in front of the walls here. As dubbed by Shadow Fighter Pro. Set them all up in front of the walls and hope for the best. It's named after me because I'm the one who came up with the strat. But it works so well, and it's just it is such a powerful strat. All right, those guys are set up right. Those guys are set up right. Let's get everybody set up right. All right, I'm going to go in and probably dismount off my horse. Whoa, big lag. More big lag. There we go. All right, let's take some of these boys out. Everyone start shooting these motherfuckers, please. They should start taking them all out relatively quickly. Obviously, my guy does not have the best bow skill. Oh, yeah, we're doing well, though. We did not build a battering ram, so we're going to have to go up ladders, which is kind of a mistake on my part. We possibly could burn the gate down. Let's see if we could. Let me get back here where the braziers are. Let's see if we can burn the gate down. Or I could just go secret agent mode and go in behind and just open the gate. Those veteran Yari Hatamotos, man, they do pretty damn well in the infantry engagement. They tend to just stomp everything that they run into. And you can see that 90% of the kills there are coming from those guys. Meanwhile, I'm just dumping shots into these into this barricade here. Seeing if I can attempt to light it on fire. Probably won't be able to. Probably don't have enough ammo. Probably takes quite a while to light the gate on fire, if I had to imagine. All right, last shot, and then we'll go F10 mode. All right, looks like we're stomping these guys pretty sufficiently. I'm gonna go in and open the gate. Looks like I got an arrow from somewhere. The infantry forces are gonna continue going forward here. Man, they are slaughtering those guys. Those guys are amazing in a siege. And they opened the gate for me. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get the archers through here. All right, let's push these guys forward. Tell them to charge. Let's get the first archer group. Let's get this archer group here. And let's get the other archer group over here. All right, let's speed her up. They're all gonna go in through the gate. Who are we missing? Just this group here. All right, we'll tell this group to charge. All right, veteran Yari Hatamotos versus regular basic bitch infantry. Let's see how it goes. Quite well for us, turns out. Lost a few of them. That's okay. They didn't have any range support. All right, let's push these guys up to here where they can cover. And let's bring these guys up to here where they can also cover us. And we should be getting a wave of rave of reinforcements. No, a wave of reinforcements quite soon here. Let's go and speed her up just a little bit. There we go. This is also a part of the ghost strategy here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It's to line these guys up here and allow them to just unleash a fury of arrows. You can hear it coming out now. And they will pretty much suppress anything that that they come in contact with. I want to tell these guys just to charge with those guys. And we'll see how the Yari clash with these guys down by the gate here. Let me speed it up till they get the gate broken there. Gate's going down. It's a very small group of them, honestly. We're going to back them up with some ranged troops, though. Spread them out a bit more here. All right, now they should be slaughtering these guys here. It's gonna take them a little while to work their way through them, but they should do pretty well in this melee. I wish I could just like go up here, grab a boulder, and just drop it on there, guys. That would help out. All right, let's move this group up to here. Actually, they're in a fine spot right now. They're still putting out a lot of archer fire. They're still drawing a bunch of archer fire. Look at how suppressive this is. Look at that. Imagine this just flying at you constantly. Now, most of their shots aren't hitting, but some of their shots are. And they will run out of ammo very quickly, just sitting here shooting at stuff. You can see the amount of arrows they've expended to take out a good few of these guys. They actually have some archers sitting back here shooting down into my formation. Which is probably where they're getting most of their kills from. Let's tell this formation to hold fire. And they should go into melee combat now. We are working our way through them. It's taking a bit. We're going to lose a lot of Hatamotos in the process, but that's exactly what these guys are built for. Breaking a siege. And we'll get ourselves a nice little view of this here. Basically, the front line's constantly blocking, and the back line is the ones actually doing the killing. And what we can do is bring up this little formation here and have them shoot into the compound. And we can speed this up just a little bit. And we're smashing our face against the wall with our non-infantry troops here. The Hatamotos are getting felled pretty hard right now, but these guys are shooting up into the formation. And we should be getting a wave of reinforcements rather soon. Let's see when those guys do arrive. There they are. It's going to be entirely a group of infantry, so they're going to do very, very well. And we just have to wait for that group to arrive, basically, until we can break through this. We'll be able to break through this part with these guys, but probably not the next section, I would imagine. Getting a nice little view of the let me reposition these guys too, spread them out a bit more so they can actually shoot. Some of them are out of ammo though. It looks like I've recovered 4 arrows, so I guess we might as well use them. And we can see as that infantry group makes their way through the town. Let's charge these guys. Looks like these guys have worked their way through a decent little bit of this fortress here. And remember, I can go places where these guys can't. So like up on the sides here where they would not dare to go, I can go. And I can kind of break their defenses here. There we go. I can help break their defenses quite easily. Let's see if I can sneak my way through that gate. No, not quite. I'm gonna come up here and start hitting the gate. These fucking guys. Oh, I'm down. Okay. All right, well, we're through this gate. Like I said, just get on the side and just start working them over. And this big group of infantry is coming up to support as well. And at this point, we can just tell everybody to charge and everybody to fire at will. This guy has hardly any health, so I'm going to take him over here to try to work on these guys. These guys are out of ammo, it looks like. Most of them are, at least. Try to sneak up behind these guys. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to go for the guys in the tower first. There we go. We got him. There we go. Got both of those guys. There we go. Taking them all down. I don't have enough room to swing. God damn it. All right, everybody charge. Everybody fire at will. All right, this should be pretty much a rout. Yeah, it's basically over. We'll just go and speed through the rest of it. And it looks like they did get enough retreated up into the keep, but it should be fine. Yep, retreated to the keep. Like normal. What a bunch of pussies running away to their little castle. How cute. How quaint. All right, let's clear the selection here. Let's go Iki Radicals. Let's go Kunai Katana Samurai. And let's go Skilled Kunai Yari to fill up the rest. And that should easily stomp those guys. Very nice. Go ahead and take the rest of the prisoners here. And I'm actually going to give this town over to the AI. They need money, so we need to give this one away. And let's see here. Ooh, that's actually better than our armor. Huh. Wow, we haven't found a better piece of armor in so long. But we apparently did. So we'll go ahead and take all that gear. We'll show mercy and then we'll decline this one. So that one will revert back to the Empire there. And let's go ahead and sell off all of our gear here that we don't need. It's going to get us 8,000 there. Trader doesn't have enough money. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. And then let's go to the keep, go to the dungeon and donate some prisoners here. All right, let's get rid of everybody that we don't want to keep. The Tepos, they can go. We'll keep those guys. Keep those guys. Get rid of these guys. Keep those guys. Get rid of these guys. Keep them. Get rid of them. Keep him. Get rid of them. Trained Yumi. Get rid of. Get rid of. All right, we're still a little bit over. So what do we get rid of? These guys, I guess. And then we can always get Tokai Hatamotos, but it looks like we have a few people we can actually bring into the party. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, that should pretty much fix our prisoner problem. Almost. Perfect. Yeah, I'm still over the prisoner limit, I know. We'll go ahead and leave now. We still have 740 in our army here. We are like handily winning the war with the Hojo here. And let's go ahead and make sure we actually retain the party first of all. That's going to cost all of our influence. And if we wanted to come down here and take a castle, we probably could. But I think I'm just gonna try to corral these guys here. Oh, there's a big battle over there. Let's see if we can make it there in time. We couldn't, not quite. Well, they can't cross back over to their own territory now, so they're basically fucked. We gotta vote for the new owner here. We don't even have enough to vote, but we'll give it to the kingdom. I've taken too much territory for myself. I'm making 34,000 a day. I mean, you know, we don't need this much territory. And let me go ahead and get rid of everybody who is not part of my clan. Let me disband this army, and then I'm gonna recall my party members. There we go. We're only gonna get 3, but that's all right. All right, that's gonna net us 225 troops. All right, we need to go recruit some more. Definitely need to get some more recruits going. Let's head over to Okazaki and we'll hit up all these towns along the way. We'll allow our guys to get some more troops in. And then the rest really needs to be filled with Tokai Hatamoto, to be honest with you. We did lose a lot of those guys. Yeah, we only have 40 left. We started the battle with like 70. So we need to go over there and get some of those guys. I'm okay with having like Yumi Ashigaru as our ranged component, but we definitely need these guys for the infantry. And it looks like there is none available, so we'll go ahead and just wait here. Let me actually go to the garrison. Let's see if they pulled any into the garrison. Oh, they pulled 6 in. Okay, that's fine. Kanai Jin Samurai as well will be fine. Tosan Jin Samurai. Hokuriku Jin Samurai. We need some Yumi Ashigaru. So we'll go ahead and bring those guys in. And then Tosan Trackers, Tosan Hunters would be good as well. Trained Yumi Ashigaru. Those would also be good. And then we'll take one more veteran, Yari Ashigaru. And then we should be, should pretty much be full there. And they still have 757 defenders, so they're perfectly fine. Yeah, they're doing well. All right, let's continue on here. And we'll make our way back down, and we'll see if we can bring in... Okay, yep, we can bring in Jared the Fatherless. Yano is, like, stuck doing something, I guess. I guess we need to go into this town and collect him. Let's head up there and collect his ass at Fukashi. Oh, Shiko and all the rest of them just got disbanded as well, so we can bring those guys back in. They'll make their way up to us. Desperado is currently too small right now, which is to be expected after fighting a large battle like that. We'll bring those guys in, and we'll get rid of some of these more shit troops here. There we go. All right, we need to go collect Yano because he has actually he just apparently fought a battle. Weird. This is still Tosan territory, by the way, so we can't recruit Kanto Elite Cab, which is kind of unfortunate. All right, now he should be in our army. Oh, excuse me. Had a little burp there. Thank you, Mr. Autosave, for keeping the playthrough alive. It looks like he's still in there for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. He should be joining us. Desperado can now join us. Yano Masanore. Okay, there we go. We collected him finally. Took long enough. JT's coming over here as well. And let's go ahead and head back down towards the Hojo territory down here. We can take Odawara. We can take some more of these castles probably in the next episode, because by the time we make it down there, it's going to be a bit too late to actually do anything. We'll let our companions pick up some more troops here. It's quicker for us to fill it back up. Normally I'm too lazy to do this, but Shadow Fighter Pro did point out to me that it is very much worth doing. So I'll stop being lazy and I'll do it myself. And since it's free for us to do that, and they also bring us influence for being in for having clan members in army, so that's nice. But I've taken way too much territory for myself. Like I own 1, 2, 3 big towns, 4 big towns, and then a bunch of smaller castles, which is it's just far too much territory for me to be able to actually do anything useful with. So we kind of just need to go around and get these guys some recruits here. And this is the quickest way to do so. Head actually down to these towns here. Some more recruits for the cause there. We'll head down to this town and then to Utsumi, so that it gives Desperado time to catch up with us. Like I said, these videos are going to be a bit shorter, so we are coming up towards the end of the episode here. But it's just for 2 weeks, guys. I do apologize. I need to have some time to myself to catch up. on everything. It's not even more time for myself because I'm literally going to be recording all day long until I get completely caught up for the next 2 weeks. And it's really the next 3 weeks that it's going to be shorter videos for a little while. I might need to cut not next week, but the week of 8/25 to 8/31. That week might need to get cut short on the amount of, or just the time limit on videos as well. Getting some more recruits built up here. Lots of towns around here to do it. This is actually like a really good spot to recruit. Going quite well for us. Let's get all of the clan members together here. I have one more party coming to join us at some point. And if you are waiting for like a war in the game or anything like that, just having all your troops with you inside of a town they'll constantly recruit, which is very, very solid because now we have an army of around 1,000 instead of a much smaller army. We need some more Cav. We need some Yumi. Yep, there we go. They're going to get some more troops out of there. Very nice. God, I have so many videos to record today. Oh man, I'm just looking up at that schedule. That schedule is so fucking intimidating sometimes. Oh, this is Tokai territory. We should be able to get Hatamotos out of here. Did not realize that. Huh. Yeah, you can get Hatamotos out of here. That's for sure. I should have maybe hung on to this town. I like owning the towns where you can get the Hatamotos out of. It's a very effective way to do things. And we'll go ahead and let me wait till the daytime here. Oh, there's a 215 down here. Let's try to get 2 battles here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump on these guys. And I'm just gonna send troops on this one. It's not even worth actually fighting it. We're gonna get some upgrades though. We're gonna get some relationship out of that. There's some prisoners as well. I would like to bring all these guys into our army at this very second, but we can't. Yeah, Moriarty, Hatamotos, more Tosan mounted, and then some more Yumi. We actually have 84 Yumi right now, so that's actually pretty decent. Help his party as well. Send troops. A few more upgrades. The Tosan guys, I really need to be upgrading to the Kansaibo, and then all the other Jin Samurai can just go to Yumi. Because our main force is Ashigaru, and then is more. I mean, we took one castle, and we took a town. That's pretty solid for. Oh, I guess we net gained three pieces of territory in this war. We could move on and go for another siege over here, but I'm gonna have to wrap this episode up, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, I need to get these videos cranked out here, so they're all gonna be 30 minutes for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll go back to the regular schedule of it's gonna be okay. Let me actually look at it so I can explain it. So it's gonna be 1 video a day at least. There are going to be 45-minute videos for the Bannerlord stuff, and then 30 for the regular, for the regular stuff. But we have XCOM. Here, let me read off all the series. So we have, on Monday, we have Rome. On Tuesday, we have Gun Samurai. On Wednesday, we have Sturgia. On Thursday, we have XCOM. On Friday, we have RoboCop Rogue City, which is coming to the channel very soon. Sneak peek if you're watching this video towards the end. Saturday is going to be the Outer Worlds, and then Sunday is going to be the Oda series, and that's how it's going to roll every single week. Let me go and thank the channel members really quickly, and then I'll go ahead and sign off here. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and Shipwrecked. Thank you all so much for those channel memberships. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time.